My sailing career has been short but quite intense. I've already been crew on 13 boats before I found Atalanta, the one that was supposed to carry me all the way across the Atlantic Ocean, under the command of a crazy captain. I found Alexei's post on one of the Facebook groups. It was not the perfect boat, but it was a boat. It was a chance I've been waiting for, and something in my gut kept telling me to go anyways. So I did. My achievement today. But Dan will be proud. On my own, here we go. Atalanta was, and I'll try to put it nicely, a problematic boat. Let's start with the fact that there is no autopilot, which was the actual reason for why we got to sail with them for free. The second problem was that on the day we were supposed to leave, there was no water in the marina. We had just enough to get to Capo Verde, 800 nautical miles south. So, naturally, we left. Here especially very clean.
This is because Sasha.
Yeah, this is because of Sasha. Thank you, Sasha. To understand my time on Atalanta, you have to first get to know all the crew members. Let's start with Daphne. She's the most empathetic person I know and has a very special calm energy. She can see beauty in every part of the world and kindness in every person. Her first language is actually French sign, and you can really see it when she's telling a story. On top of that, her mom comes from Cambodia and her dad from France. So she cooks amazing food, which in short is the best of both worlds. Yum, yum, yum. Nom, 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 nom. This is breakfast. Beautiful. I think she has a real gift in understanding other people. She can look at a person and know exactly what they're dealing with, what their emotions are, where the pain is. And I think that makes her understand the world a little bit better. I was excited to learn as much as I could from her on this crossing, and we've had so many conversations that I still think about months after.
Bread one side and still bruise the other side. So beautiful.
Then we have Sasha, originally from Ukraine, but living in different places in the world. The past few years he's been traveling quite a lot trying to complete his bucket list, and the next item was crossing the Atlantic. Even though he was technically a client, he acted more like crew, just because he spoke the same language as the captain, while Daphne and me had nothing else to do but to enjoy the ride as passengers. He took it on with a brave face, finding little joys in his working holidays, laughing sincerely and admiring the ocean with childlike wonder.
12 meters, so for me it's
the same boat.
Same, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then we have Alexei himself, the crazy captain as I like to call him. For Alexei, rules are more of suggestions, and doing things by the books is just boring. Most of the equipment on his boat doesn't work, and he usually just deals with whatever life throws at him, both in sailing and his personal life. Some of his decisions might seem a bit reckless, but he's actually quite smart. Most of his life he worked as a theoretical mathematics professor on different universities. Even though he takes some risks, I never felt unsafe with him. Maybe just a little frustrated. And it was really cool to have somebody to discuss physics with. He taught me about some mathematical theories, and even though it was hard to understand with my knowledge from high school, I really enjoyed our discussions.
And 19 degrees actually. See?
That's not a real fish.
It's Poland.
Well, no, it's the wrong color. It should be white. Okay, now it's a Polish fish. Yeah. Even though Atalanta was a problematic boat and we had some communication issues from the beginning, I was finally on my way to achieve a dream that's been in the back of my mind for almost 2 years. And now, after 3 months of looking, dealing with different ship breaking on different boats and different captains being assholes, I could finally take a deep breath, relax, and enjoy the sailing. So the mainsail was completely useless now, but at least we still had the functioning Genoa. Oops. For most captains that would be a serious problem, but not for Alexei. It's actually quite incredible how he could sail with barely any equipment, and I think that's what makes him a real pirate.
Take his neck by hand and try to...
Yeah, never give up. Indeed. Maybe today is the day that you catch a fish.
Yeah, why not?
Or maybe not.
I can see her lying back in her satin dress.
Capo Verde! We were 4 people from very different worlds, stuck together on a boat with broken sails.
Just
A
like,
little bit right.
okay, like that.
There is a rock and then I say where is the rock. Rock without light.
Rock without light. Okay.
It's a close, but I say.
Most of the time, we really enjoyed sailing together. And after 8 days on the open waters, we arrived in Mindelo. And the next morning, I decided to get off the boat. Okay then, let's talk about dreams. The way I see it, all dreams start as vague ideas. My dream of crossing the Atlantic started out when I didn't know much about sailing. But in the process, every marina I visited, every captain I talked to, every hitchhiker I hung out with, I started realizing what really matters to me. I thought Atalanta was my last chance to cross the Atlantic. But it's not, because I literally have my entire life to find the perfect boat. And I was this close to give in to the frustration. And because of that, I lost sight of all the amazing things that happened along the way. So believe me when I tell you, it wasn't for nothing.
Gosha is at the back of the boat having a pee. Yeah. Having a pee or a poo? A pee, it was quick. Yeah, it's quicker.